It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
It's showtime. I'm here. Just a little tardy, but hey, we do the show live. It is live TV. It is time for the Geno Jones Show. Please subscribe, share, and like the Geno Jones channel right here on YouTube. Part of my broadcast network, the Geno Jones Network. So subscribe. Tell everybody you know to subscribe to the channel. Share this and every episode and like every episode. By the way, shout out to all the businesses, all my entrepreneurs, my small, my medium, my large size business owners. Shout out to my black-owned and minority-owned businesses, entrepreneurs, and women. If you'd like to advertise, if you'd like to be a sponsor, I would be honored to have you. I'd love to have you. I'd love to link up, hook up with you, partner up with you. If you are looking for the ultimate brand ambassador, that's the new term that they use now. That's new school, brand ambassador. Old school, you need a spokesperson. You need a pitch man or a great spokesperson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just cut to the chase. I'm the king of pitchmen, not the king. No, I'm not the king. No, sirree. No, ma'am. I am not the king. I'm the king. I'm the king of pitchmen. So all you got to do, just leave me a message. You can leave me a message here on my YouTube channel, or you can email me, GenoJonesShow@gmail. No, that's how you spell it right there, Geno Jones Show. All right, today it's going to be a short show. By the way, tomorrow, Keela Carson, my weekly contributor on Friday, we do a weekend review. It's really a funny Friday because my monologue and just our banter, our weekend review, we have a lot of fun. I also do stand-up, so it's like part stand-up, part monologue, and just a whole lot of fun, even though there's humor in a monologue, right? Well, most of my monologue anyway. So just want to let you know, because she's a busy woman. She's got a lot of fans. You missed her last Friday. She had previous obligations, a prior engagement, but she will be back on tomorrow's show. And I, for one, I am excited to have her. But today it's going to be a short show. As a matter of fact, special commentary. Here's my monologue. Old school, fans of music, R&B and dance music from the 90s. There was a group like a one-hit wonder. You know, you got those one-hit wonders. Anita Ward. Can you ring my bell? Ring my bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. You know, we're like old school, Wild Cherry. Play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, yeah. Oh, your ass can't sing. You ain't Luther either, damn it. I entertain, tell jokes, and give commentaries. Media, TV, and radio hosts. That's what I do. Anyway, I digress. So, you know, you've had these one-hit wonders. So back in the 90s, a group called Snap had a song called I've Got the Power. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-ba-bum, boom. I got the power. I know it's Thursday, but I feel like it's Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm bouncing all over the place. So now you're saying, okay, Geno, why in the hell? What is this song from the 90s, Snap? I got the power. What does that have to do with your monologue today? Real simple. Got a message for the commander-in-chief, so make sure he sees this. All those in his administration, Vice President Kamala Harris, his communications director, press secretary, everybody you know, some folks that I'm gonna share this episode on their social media page. All right, Instagram, Facebook. It'll be on Twitter. POTUS. As a matter of fact, I need to add this. I will add this at POTUS. Yes. So President Biden, you might have remembered that song. You might have been jamming on that song back in the 90s. I got the power. So President Biden, listen, you've been in office. All right, it is October. Today's October 7th. All right. So you were sworn in on January 20th. But you were president-elect since November 3rd. So technically, you have been president-elect for 11 months. So constitutionally, well, I guess, yes, you've been president-elect since November, but I guess constitutionally, you've been our president since January 20th. It is October 7th. So we can just round that off. That's 10 months. October is the 10th month. January is the first month. So President Biden, I got Obama on my brain. That's a Freudian slip. President Biden, I love it. President Joseph Robinette Biden. You got the power, damn it. With all due respect and respect, Mr. President, I'm putting some respect on your name, to paraphrase or to basically to borrow a phrase from a famous rapper, entrepreneur, and a music mogul, Birdman. He did a radio interview and he went in there, he looked them right in their face and said, y'all better put some respect with a K, put some respect on my name, damn it. So I'm putting some respect on your name and your office, Mr. President. But damn it, you got the power. Use it. And Democrats in Congress, you got the power. Mitch McConnell ain't got the power. Constitutionally, you got the power. You know why? Because we gave it to you. 81 million people voted for you, Mr. President. 7+ million more than voted for Orange Hitler. I'm just keeping it real. As the kids say on the street, I'm keeping it 100. I say keeping it 1,000. That's why black people here in the state of South Carolina, when people wrote you off, Mr. President, you had just lost, I forgot what state it was before you came here, but Iowa, New Hampshire, those early states, you didn't do well in the Democratic primary. They said you were too old, you were too slow. You know, Orange Hitler was he was trolling you, trying to talk about, oh, there's something wrong with him. He just that and that. The nerve of his ass to say something wrong with anybody. This is not about him. I'm not even going down that rabbit hole. People were clowning you, saying that you just, you took a little, there's a little something off your fastball. You know, all these metaphors and analogies that people were trying to say that you didn't have it. You didn't have it physically, you didn't have it mentally. But you know what? We in South Carolina, the black people and the white people that voted for you, but the black people in South Carolina and Representative James Clyburn, wonderful man. Shout out to Representative Jim Clyburn, just a true icon, political icon, great man. Honored to have met him. When Representative James Clyburn, when he, as my grandfather used to call it, when he co-signed for you, when you guys came to South Carolina and it was a press conference and Representative Clyburn was almost in tears talking about the kind of man you were and that the relationship, the personal friendship that you and his late wife had and how much his late wife thought of you. And you told a story about an elderly black woman. Oh, actually, so Congressman Clyburn told the story about an elderly black woman that asked him, well, Congressman Clyburn, who are you going to vote for? And Congressman Clyburn was a little hesitant, I'm paraphrasing, and he eventually said, I'm going to endorse Joe Biden. And she said basically, well, Congressman Clyburn, we need to hear that. We need to know that. And he said that really was like, I guess that fire And that was the sign that made him say, okay, I need to do this. And he stood up there on camera and he co-signed for you. That's what my grandfather called it. He endorsed you. An endorsement in the black neighborhood back in the day on the south side of Chicago, on the east side of Charleston, South Carolina, in the neighborhoods, somebody would co-sign for you. Hey, this guy, this woman, she's good. I'll vouch for him. I put my stamp on them. I put my reputation on the line that they are a good person. He's a good man. She's a good woman. And Representative Clyburn co-signed for you. And your political career, it was like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. You were like T'Challa in Black Panther. He was dead, but they found some vibranium and they gave it to him and it brought him back to life. And he became Black Panther. But you became the POTUS, the President of the United States, the 46th president. And you got the power, Democratic Congress, you've got the power because we gave it to you. And I've been saying on this show for so long, all you have to do is just show all Americans, just show average, everyday people and the ones that's doing well, but we're not talking about them. I'm talking about the single mom that's got 3 or 4 kids, that's working 2 or 3 jobs, that thanks to the child tax credit that you championed, that's made such a huge difference in her life to where she can breathe now. And, you know, she was able to make sure that all her kids had school supplies, and now they can eat, or they can eat better food, or now she can afford to hire a tutor for her child or her children, or she can afford to take just a little of that money and maybe put it away for her child's college tuition. Or maybe, you know, a mom that was struggling to buy Pampers or diapers doesn't have to struggle every month now. Now she's got that little extra money coming in. Or you're not like living so much from paycheck to paycheck. Right now, having cash advances. You can pay off some debt, pay off some of those cash advances now, and maybe actually save a little money. So at the end of the month, she's not going to a food bank to get some food because the groceries ran out and she ran out of money before the end of the month. Like what you did was happening with that child tax credit. You can do that. And like you said, there's only 2 people. There's only 2 people that's standing in your way, in your own party. Because President Biden, I get it. There's a part of you that probably said, now this is just speculation on my part. Maybe I shouldn't speculate because I'm not a white man. I'm not an old white man. I'm a not so old black man. But I can understand if I was you, you've been in this political game, about 5 decades now, right? You were a senator for nearly 30 years. You were in the House of Representatives, and maybe you may have been in the Senate for 30 years. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you were. So you probably say, yeah, at the end of the day, I know that Mitch McConnell and guys like Lindsey Graham, yeah, I know they're Republicans, but we were in the Senate together. And at the end of the day, you probably figured, I understand them. I'm a white dude. I'm an old white dude. I kind of know, even though I don't share their ideology and philosophy, but we can still speak the same language. I understand them. Once I get here, I can, have them come in the office. We can sit down, man to man, white man, look each other in the eye. Say, hey, man, I know. Y'all, I know you're a Republican. I'm a Democrat. Come on, do me a solid. Come on, we've known each other for years. We've we played golf, and we've had lunch, and we've done this and that, and seen each other in the hallways. And yeah, we've had our battles in the Congress, but come on, do me a solid. No, I think you understand that now. There's a saying in our community, skin folk ain't kin folk. That means just because somebody shares your pigmentation or maybe look like you, doesn't mean that they think like you and that they'll look out for you and they have your best interest. They don't. This is about power, and I know you understand that. You are the most powerful person on the planet, so you understand power. You've been around power. You were the second most powerful person on the planet for 8 years, next to President Barack Obama. So you get this game. But I believe that you really thought that somehow, because you said it, well, I can work across the aisle and I can get Democrats and Republicans to come together and work together. No, 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 no. These people don't like you. They don't. Because they don't like what you stand for. Because at the end of the day, one of the things I respect about you, President Biden, is that you really do root for the underdog. You really want everybody in America to win. You get it. And even though you're not black, and you don't totally get black folks, you get black folks enough. And to your credit, even if you don't act on it right away, even if you don't totally understand it, or maybe even agree, but you will listen. And you have shown that you can and will evolve. And I respect that. But at the end of the day, that you want all Americans. You want the single mom. You want my niece who lives in Memphis, Tennessee, who's a single mom that's got 4 kids. You want her to win. And that child tax credit is helping her win. You want my sister and my brother-in-law in Chicago with 3 kids. The baby, my youngest nephew, or one of my youngest nephew by my baby sister, Jess, who's about to go to college. You want to help my baby sister and my brother-in-law, Angela and Geno. You want to help them be able to help Jess go to college. And then my other nephew, his older brother, Chris, who's going to be the president of the United States one day, a brilliant young man. You know, you want to help them and help him, who's a college student and dealing with college and everything that comes along with that, including the debt. You want to help somebody like my mom, elderly woman, in her 70s, like you. You know, you want to make it easy. You want to make it easier for her. She just had to get a brand new pair of eyeglasses. Expensive. Eyeglasses are so expensive. And in a lot of cases, whatever medical benefits seniors get, it doesn't cover eyewear, dental care. But you want to make it easier for my mom to get a brand new pair of eyeglasses and not have to come out of pocket. Or have somebody like me help her come out of pocket, or me come out of pocket for $600, $700, $800 or more for a pair of eyeglasses. So you want everybody to win. But Mitch McConnell, that crew, they don't want everybody to win. They only want the folks who've been winning all along to win. They don't give a damn about poor and working class people. And the irony, and the tragic irony, is that people like, Mitch McConnell in Kentucky, and Joe Manchin, who calls himself a Democrat in South Carolina. I'm sorry, in West Virginia. They're not Democrats. I got Lindsey Graham and Tim Scott, which is another conversation talking about all skin folk ain't kin folk. But Joe Manchin in West Virginia, one of the poorest, in the bottom 5 poorest states, worst health outcomes, lowest wages in America. This dude's a millionaire, family members, daughter a millionaire. This dude's got a houseboat up in the DC area. You got folks in West Virginia, that's almost one of the poorest states, the bottom 5. I heard a woman on the radio from an activist in West Virginia said, you can't find a job that pays over $15 an hour. What? In 2021? The most you can make is $15 an hour. The most you can make. The most you can make is roughly $30,000 a year, $31,000. If you're working 8-hour a day, a 40-hour work week, you want everybody to win. And I understand that, you guys you had rules and regulations and protocols and procedures. And then Orange Hitler came in and said, damn all that. I'm the president, damn it. I got the power, and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I don't give a damn about the Constitution. I don't care about your rules and regulations, because I'm the king. That is still his attitude. He is still strutting around like an old redhead, dyed head, racist, with that fake sprayed on suntan peacock, talking about the election was stolen and the real insurrection was on November 3rd. And this dude wants revenge, and he's going to run again. And then you got all these politicians and lawmakers and legislators in all these states that are basically rewriting the laws that will allow him or someone like him who wants to be a dictator, who wants to be a Vladimir Putin or Duterte in the Philippines, who wants to be a dictator, or this dude want to be Orange Hitler down in Brazil, their president, their prime minister. Oh, you got the power. You got the power, President Biden. Democrats, you got the power. I don't know what kind of come to Jesus conversation that you have to have with Senator Joe Manchin, Senator Kristen Sinema, because I don't know what she's on with them glasses of hers, with them big old dark black frames. I don't know what the heck. They look like picture frames up on the wall. Well, she needs to see the picture. And the picture is, if her party loses, if you lose, she loses. If you lose, now Senator Joe Manchin may think he may not lose because he's still cool with, yeah, I know his state went for Orange Hitler by almost 40 points. But he ain't Orange Hitler enough for Hitler. They'll find somebody to run for him against him and get his ass out of there. I don't care how long he's been a senator in West Virginia. But he's drunk with power. So, and I know you all, you've known each other, and I've heard that you all have talked, you, Senator Manchin, Senator Sinema, you've had so many meetings, you've talked for tens of hours. So I don't know what that conversation was like. So I don't know if you're going to have to get mad. I don't know if you're going to have to cuss him out. But whatever that come to Jesus conversation is, now is the time to have it. Now's the time where you need to flex and play that song if you don't want to say it by Snap. Put it on your phone, have your staff download it on your phone, and when he walks in the office and say, yo, Joe, I need you to press play right there. Put them earbuds in like the kids do and let him hear it. I got the power. Let him know you got the power, President Biden. Pass all of this All right. Build back better. Human infrastructure. The physical infrastructure. And if you do not act to protect democracy and strengthen the Voting Rights Act, this new remix version that, I guess he calls himself President Mansion because he act like it's like, dude, you know, these other 48 senators, they got just as much power. They have just as much power as you, Joe Manchin, and as you, Kristen Sinema. Brother Raphael Warnock down in Georgia, he's got just as much power as you, Joe Manchin, without the assholeness. And he's got just as much power as you, Kristen Sinema, without the quirky wackiness. So are we on the same team or what? So Joe Manchin, do you not want your president, our president, to win? Do you really want Orange Hitler? You think he's going to be kind to you? All right. Good luck with that, President Biden. You've been patient, but now time's up. Flex. I'm going to need you to flex. Use the muscles that we gave you. And when they walk in the office, I need you to stand up and say, I got the power. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. God, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. I do this show live, Monday through Friday. The Geno Jones Show coming to you live right here on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this, please. Share, tag, copy, paste the link. Share this episode. Tag this episode. Share this and every episode. Go back and binge watch all my episodes. So subscribe, share, and like. I know they say like, share, and subscribe, but it's my show. So I reversed it. I remixed it. Share, subscribe, and like the Geno Jones channel and the Geno Jones Show. Once again, I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, or if you're in Dallas or Houston, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 3:30 on the West Coast and out in Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland, Oregon. I cannot wait. Tomorrow, it's going to be an exciting show. My weekend review show Friday, Funny Friday. You really want to get your laugh on, come on, check me out. Along also my Friday guest, co-host, Miss Keela Carson. We're going to chop it up. A weekend review, a lot to talk about. I'm not even going to get into it. Just tune in. Also, on Fridays, I usually have a hot new song that's burning up the charts and is really just blowing up on the radio. My day job, I do a radio show. This is so I have 2 day jobs. So my other day job, earlier in the day, I do a radio show. It's a brand new song, brand new video by a guy named Larry D. Larry D, call him Uncle Larry. Larry Dotson, Larry D, former lead singer for the Bar-Kays, got a brand new song, beautiful video called Just We. So I debuted it on Monday. He was my guest last Thursday, yes, a week ago today. So we'll be playing his brand new video tomorrow. So it's going to be a big show. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey. He is the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on Instagram, on IG, Kelby Cutting Up. And he does be cutting up, as you can see. Kelbecuttin. So it's Kelbecuttinup. Kelbecuttinup. Kelby Cutting Up. On IG, Instagram. Alexandria Jones. Alexandria Jones and Bruce Gage, they are the official wardrobe consultants and stylists for the Geno Jones Show. You can check out Alexandria on IG, Instagram. So it's underscore, for those who don't know, that's that line down below. Underscore Lexi, Lexxie, space over one, Nicole, Nicole, Lexi Nicole Designs, or Alexandria, Alexandria, Alex, that's how you spell her, Alexandria Jones, and Bruce Gage, Gage is Gage. You can do a search, just search under his name, and you'll find him on Instagram, because he's got a handle, but it's kind of hard to pronounce, and I talk for a living, and I don't want to screw it up. It's like Miglio di Mario Uomo. Miglio di Mario Uomo. Just, that's why I said type in, search Bruce, Gage. All right, everybody, I got to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. President Biden, I hope you get a copy of the show. Listen, everything, considering everything you've dealt with, everything, all the fires you had to put out, all the crap, all the issue had to deal with and still deal with, all the armchair generals and everybody that think that they know how to do your job better than you. You probably said this behind closed doors. I would just tell them all to kiss my ass, but maybe not publicly, because you are the president. Yes, we need you to set a good example. Take the higher ground, because, you know, we already had, who would have just told people to, and did tell people to, well, you know what that situation was like. So we're not trying to go back there. So, all right, everybody. Like I said, I got to get out of here. Tomorrow, another live edition of the Geno Jones Show, kicking off the weekend. Yes, Funny Friday, 6:30 p.m. live. Tomorrow, Friday, do not miss it. One last thing. Once again, like I said, I can't thank you all enough for watching, Mother. I love you. I love all you all. Everybody that's watching. Mother, you know I love you more than life itself. And in closing, I just want to leave you with this one thing. Please be blessed. Thanks again for watching.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.